Hi Isaac, this is another book, another gardening book, and this one is more about colors. And this is one of the um, activities in your summer reading thing, something to do with colors. And this book is Garden in Colors. Wait till you see. This spells out colors. And look at all the colors that there are in natural things. When you come to my garden soon, you're going to see a lot of colors because all the zinnias that I planted in the late winter, early spring are blooming now, and they are beautiful. Big, bright, vibrant colors. And then the butterflies come, and they are big, vibrant colors like floating around the yard. Growing Colors by Bruce McMillan. The cover sheet is a kind of a teal green, sort of a rich blue, red-ish orange, green, blue, sort of yellowish, and red. Starting with red. Let's see what this is. What is that berry? It's the color of wineberry, the shape of wineberry, but it's not the leaf of wineberry, so I'm thinking it might be raspberry. Red raspberry, and red raspberry. This is a different kind. It's an elongated one. Some of them are a little more cup-like. I guess we're going to get into all of the different, what do you call them, cultivars of them when you read a book with me, instead of just orange. Oh, no, that's a Danvers carrot. Or, I'm actually going to tell you that these are carrots, and you see them, the tips coming up, and the green leafy part here. And there actually are different types of carrots. There's, oh gosh, there's hundreds of different cultivars. Nantes carrots, I think, have a rounder, long and thin like this. I think they have a rounder bottom. And Danvers, I think, are thicker. So you see there's many different kinds. Scarlet Imperator is one. I just planted red carrots, actually. Yellow. We know what this is. Squash. That's the plant. Just green, like most plants. And the blossom is here. And then the blossom is fertilized. And then there's a squash that grows. There's a squash. There's a squash. And this is yellow zucchini, which is sometimes called, one cultivar is called Gold Rush. My favorite yellow squash is the bumpy yellow crookneck. I didn't plant any of that, but there's still time. Thank you for reminding me. It's bumpy, so it's not smooth like this. And it's crookneck, so that there's a, curves a bit. Like a gourd, only you can eat it. Green. Bet you know what that is. In this house, if you don't know what greens are, those are pea plants. And those are peas. And inside each pod is a whole bunch of the peas that we eat. Some pods you can eat. This isn't one of them. This is a regular pea. Wando is one cultivar. Might be this one. This is beautiful. All the uniformity of those peas. Not so easy to do to get a pea pod that's filled. Sometimes you get them with 3 or 4. But to get them with, let's see how many there are. Oh my goodness, look at this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 peas in one pod. That's pretty good. This is the favorite thing in the garden. Can you tell from looking right here? Of course you can. But I have to walk around this place for a few minutes. I have 45-year-old blueberry bushes here. Look at those blueberries. That's what they looked like before the birds get them. Blueberries. Blue. Now, purple. Those are bean plants. And this is royal burgundy, a kind of a green bean. And they cook green when you cook them. They turn green when you cook them. But raw, they're purple. Not all of them, just this kind. Tan. There they are growing on the vine. And again, vines are green, but the fruit isn't. In this case, the fruit is tan, and it's cantaloupe. Love cantaloupe. You know who else loves cantaloupe? The chickens and the groundhogs. Probably many more critters. Orange. It's hard to tell. I couldn't tell what fruit that was. There's several fruits that are orange. Certainly oranges. But this is so smooth skin, I couldn't tell if it's apricots. It doesn't look like an orange. It looks like apricots, especially with it sort of fold there the way they have. It's possible it's oranges, but we know it is an orange. And brown. These are peppers, and some peppers are brown. Almost all peppers start out green, and then they turn red or yellow or purple or brown. What's next? What's next? White. You know what those are? Onions. These look like scallions, kind of a scallion, because of the thick neck. Regular onions don't have a neck that's thick like that. Though, to be honest, I haven't often grown regular onions sometimes. Purple. We used to have 2 trees like this. Damson plums. Japanese plums. Maybe they're not Damson. Anyway, they're Japanese plums. And that's exactly what we got. Baskets of them. I don't know if they died or if we had to take them down to build the chicken coop. Oh, they're good, and I wish I didn't take it down. I wish it was still there. You know what that is? Iowa corn. I love Iowa, and I love corn. And this is the silk, and this gets pollinated with the pollen and the tassels, falls on the silk. Each one makes a kernel. It's amazing that every kernel was attached to silk that got pollinated. I don't know if it's attached or exactly how that works. Red. You know what plant this is? Let me look. See how it's hilled up like that? That's a clue. The more you hill it, the more you get underground of the vegetable, which is potatoes. Those are red potatoes. One variety is called red bliss. Bliss means being very happy. But you know what that is. We have tons in the backyard, and we are going to have the best crop. I've never seen so many unripe berries on it. It's that are ripening. Blackberry. I've never covered blackberries with netting, but this year I'm going to, because the catbirds ate a huge amount of the black raspberries, nearly all of the blueberries, but they are not going to get all of the blackberries. Blackberries are really delicious. You'll learn how to pick them, and you'll learn when you have one in your hand, you'll know if it's going to be sweet or not sweet. There's a big difference in blackberries, and you'll get a feel for it just by picking it up. You'll pick one and say, oh my goodness, it's going to be sweet, and it is. It's funny how that works. Oh, here we go. Here's a compendium of all that we saw. Red, raspberries. Orange, carrots. Yellow, summer squash. Green, peas. Blue, blueberries. Purple, beans. Tan was the cantaloupe. Orange, apricots. Brown, peppers. White, onions. Purple, plums. Yellow, corn. Red, potatoes. Black, blackberries. So just a few words about the book, why they wrote it, and how they did it. This book is about color in nature. It is a color book and also a nature learning tool that shows how fruits and vegetables grow in, on, or above the ground. In addition to green peas, orange, carrots, yellow corn, and other familiar fruit and vegetable color associations, readers are introduced to less known color varieties such as purple beans, red potatoes, and brown peppers. But of course you knew that because you look where you live some of the time. We have all this in the ground. Most fruits and vegetables grow in a wide variety of colors, as is true of the peppers shown above. All colors in the photographs are as they were found in nature. Colors in nature are always at their best when wet from rain. I didn't know that. To bring out the full existing colors, a photographer-made shower was produced with a portable water sprayer. The lighting was natural sun with reflectors. All photos were taken with a tripod-mounted Nikon FE2. And then they go on and on into the kind of filter and everything. This was a very nice book. I love you, sweetie pie.